Chapter 13, The Conductor. Swine Flu was, without a doubt, the best band in Kansas, and because the drummer knew somebody whose mother was the librarian at Thoreau, Swine Flu played at the dance on the last night of school. Dana's mother chaperoned the dance with way too many other parents, and afterwards she drove everybody home. Air conditioning, Sally gasped. Dana and Ann and Sally and Jeep and Derek and Mike were a jumble of jeans in the back, on the seat, the floor, on laps, while Dana's mother had the whole wide front seat to herself. Wasn't the band cool? Sally said. It's the first dance we didn't have a DJ. Live music is so live, said Derek. They were great. They didn't take any requests. Everything sounded the same. Too much pop, not enough heavy metal, no punk, no 70s, no rap. I liked everything except the songs they wrote themselves. They sure were great. Yeah. Jeep asked, "What did you think of Swine Flu, Mrs. Shannon?" "Well, I've given this a lot of consideration. I think they're loud, vile, uncoordinated, derivative, obscene, greasy, no talent young men." I guess they were worth every penny then, Mike said. Since someone had already done the unpardonable and spoken to the chauffeur, Derek continued the breach of etiquette. "So, how's the dead body in your upstairs room, Mrs. Shannon?" "Still dead, but the issue's not. A van came out of nowhere, and she had to swerve to miss it. Maybe I should keep my mind on the road." Sally whispered, "I forgot how your mother drives. I was really hoping I'd live until high school." "Hey, can you believe it? We're officially 8th graders," Jeep yelled. "Next year we'll be freshmen." "That's a sexist term, Derek." Okay, fresh persons." There was a lot of cheering and rearranging of tangle of legs, and then Dana said, "Guess what my dad turned up about Elvira?" "Elvira, Elvira," Mike sang in a crummy imitation of the Oak Ridge Boys. "Good thing you're only on the warm-up act, Mike. Actually, Elvira's name was really Lisbeth Charles. We think she was a conductor on the Underground Railroad." Ann explained, "The conductors were the ones who led slaves on the trip north to freedom." Jeep asked, "That's what old Elvira did?" "Well, we don't know much about her. There was just one paragraph my dad found in one book published in 1870, but it looks like she made about 8 or 10 trips back to the South to rescue slaves. And here's the amazing part," Ann said. "All those people she led north, we think they slept in Dana's house." Jeep said, "Gives me the creeps. Those people getting stung with whips and being sold like cattle and not getting to stay with their wives or kids. It's pretty incredible they made it as far as your place, Dana. That house could be like a national historical monument if all of this is true." "Except for the fact that an extremely dead person turned up in that house," Mike said. "I think they take off points for that." "Don't you wonder what happened to her? Really and actually?" asked Sally. "I mean, don't you wonder how she ended up dead?" "Well, let's find out," Jeep said. And at that moment, Dana decided that she'd show him Millicent Weaver's journal sometime when the others weren't around.